to Billtown Roadhouse, Green Mountain Wrestling, keeping it going tonight. Peter DeLonge on the call. Thanks so much for sticking with us, and we have a tag team competition coming up with one of the most impressive up-and-coming tag teams in the Northeast right now. The larger of the two, the Cold Hard Truth, Johnny Pierce, and El Guapo of Grappling, Diego Alvarez. I'm still angry I didn't come up with that myself. Looking to make an impact here in Green Mountain Wrestling as the tag team division takes shape. And the Cold Hard Guapos hope to shape it in their own image. We will see tonight if they can overcome the first stepping stone on their way to do just that. And the newly established tag team has to go up against a long-standing team, well known to the Vermont area. Two guys who have been tagging together for a long, long time. Took a bit of a hiatus, but recently joined forces once again. The Ultimate Powers, Mullet Man and Jobz, here to do work up front and party in the back. And of course, our tag team partners for this matchup, Vermont Legal Services. More on that later.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, in this corner, coming from Guapo territory, they weigh in a combined weight of 500 pounds. El Guapo of Grappling, Diego Alvarez. The Cold Hard Truth, Johnny Pierce. The Cold Hard Guapos!
Crowd feels a certain way about the Cold Hard Guapos here tonight. Services. Sam and Brittany hooking it up. Thanks so much. If you're in the area, make sure to check them out if you're ever in a bind and need some legal advice. DL Vermont Legal Services. Thanks so much once again for the sponsorship. And it was a good call to sponsor this matchup. As I mentioned before, new up-and-coming team has some momentum behind them, up against a well-established team with an established fan base.
Let's go.
And we are about to see what Diego Alvarez can do up against Mullet Man. Beautiful, quick arm drag. Diego Alvarez, only about a year under his belt of professional action here, but so well established in that ring. You'd never know he was so early in his career. Whereas Mullet Man, nearly a decade. It might actually be more. I have to look back in my little black book. But what Diego Alvarez lacks in experience, he makes up in style and brash attitude, that's for sure. As he cinches in that headlock on Mullet Man. Sends him off the ropes. Oh, tripping attempt unsuccessful. But wait a minute. Stops him short. Tries it once again. Sorry. Leaping head bump by Mullet Man. Listen, when you got that kind of hairstyle, you gotta have a hard head. Mullet Man Man just proved that, using his cranium as a primary weapon there. Alvarez back into the ring, locking up once again. Nice takeover by Mullet Man. And El Guapo of Grappling retreats to his own corner to tag in the monstrous Johnny Pierce. Well, Mullet Man ain't backing down. He's stepping right up to it. Mullet Man's seen some stuff, folks.
I want him. I got unfinished business with Jobz.
Diego Alvarez and Jobz, no strangers to each other. They've been across the ring from each other in the Vermont circuit before. And Jobz, of course, here to do work and not willing to back down either. Never shies away from the labor in front of him. True member of the proletariat. Turns it around into a headlock. Johnny Pierce trying to power out, but at an awkward angle. Since he has the much larger frame, Jobz is pulling him down into a position where he's not able to get a full extension of his height, and therefore not a full spectrum of his strength. And Jobz asking for some chop therapy. This is what he lives for, folks. He takes it all and he sends it back twice as hard. Pierce realizing he needed to get out of that situation. And getting the illegal tag. Mullet Man back in. Looks like we're going to get a bit of a double team maneuvering here. Just beating him down, clubbing blows to the back. Jobz, Mullet Man. Oh my God. Well, I thought they had him well in hand. Double drop kick. Takes the man down out to the outside, but still lands on his feet. And nearly spikes Diego Alvarez directly on his head. Alvarez, Pierce reconvening together on the outside. Perhaps to rethink their strategy here against some much more seasoned Ultimate Powers. Pierce back to the inside of the ring. And Mullet Man continuing the bludgeoning. Double closeout attempt, but Pierce breaks right through and comes back with a double closeout of his own, taking both members down. That's where Pierce is just so devastatingly dangerous. He's just, you never know where that explosive offense is going to come from him. It just comes out of nowhere. Scoops Mullet Man up like he was nothing, like a small child. And slams him down. Pierce seems kind of like the guy that, I don't think scooping up and slamming down a small child is beneath Pierce. But that was not exactly what he did just there, but it made it look like it was. Mullet Man's not a small dude, so it's impressive. Mullet Man trying to mount an offense here, but Pierce cutting him off, not allowing momentum to swing into his favor. And now Mullet Man in enemy territory, stuck in the wrong corner. And double it up on the amount of boots, going to the midsection. Diego Alvarez now taking a little too much time, if you ask me, pandering to the crowd. But perhaps I'm wrong. Pulls Mullet Man in and goes for the DDT. Those young guys know that the older vets, the guys that have been doing this for much longer than they are, listen, those joints, those ligaments, they've taken a beating over the years. And it's a smart move for a young guy like Diego Alvarez to go for the knees or the elbows or the hips, perhaps even the ankles of Mullet Man. targeting that'll slow a guy like Mullet Man down. And it's smart thinking. Just goes to show how far beyond his years Diego Alvarez is in that ring. Boot to the midsection on Mullet Man. And you saw Pierce kind of give a little hand gesture to Alvarez as Alvarez was about to get out of the ring, and he said, "Stay right there." He had something in mind. You know, for a long time I thought Alvarez was the general in this team, but maybe Johnny Pierce has gotten to the point where he's the one calling the shots here. A little bit of hip gyrations from El Guapo of grappling. Sounds like it. I don't know if that's what the crowd's cheering for, or if it's that Mullet Man kicked out. The jury's out on that one. But Mullet Man fighting away from Diego Alvarez, and Jobz gets the legal tag. Back elbow to both men. Wow! Beautiful backdrop suplex. Jobz ducks that clothesline. Can't quite get Pierce up by himself. Mullet Man in to help him. Double backdrop suplex, beautifully done. Pierce to the outside now. Alvarez all alone. Wait, goes for the quick roll up. But Jobz had the wherewithal to get those shoulders up. Ducks that clothesline. Full Nelson. Oh, slams him down. Jobz goes for the cover. Still not enough. Ultimate Power's back in the driver's seat. Jobz perhaps looking for that Jobz NATO that he's known for. Waits for him to turn around. Boot to the midsection. Up on the shoulders. Wait a minute. Pierce. Pierce is in. Hold on a second. The sexy choke breaker. Just when Jobz thought he had them in the bag, Johnny Pierce comes in, breaks up the Jobz NATO, sets it up for the sexy choke breaker. Easy for me to say, and picks up the big win here in Green Mountain Wrestling. Sends Jobz sky high, crashing down into the neck breaker. I mean, these guys are just on a meteoric rise right now. Clark Dion in. Get a bit of a word from the winners here.
First of all, we're the wrestlers. You're the interviewer. Hold this damn microphone before he punches you right in the face.
Leave Clark alone, man.
For you people, quiet down. Cold Hard Guapos got something to say. Listen up. Tonight, we beat the heart and soul of Vermont. We beat the ultimate powers. Big fan favorites here, huh? Tonight, we made a statement. We want those Green Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championships. No tag team looks like us. No tag team got a guy that looks like me. Nobody has a tag team that looks like this giant. He can beat up anybody.
Hard to argue with him. As much as I hate to admit it, all valid points.
Shut your mouth. Then, now, and forever, we are the Cold Hard Guapos, the Guapo of Grappling Diego Alvarez, the Cold Hard True, Johnny Pierce, Johnny, Tocho. Anybody that thinks the Cold Hard Guapos are not the front runner to become new Green Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions, I
Guapos do not like liars, folks. Thanks so much to DL Vermont Legal Services for sponsoring this tag team matchup. The Cold Hard Guapos throwing their hats in the ring. They want that tag team gold. And I'm not going to be the one to tell them that they're not worthy of being in the front, being the front runners. Stick around, folks. Plenty more Billtown Throwdown to come. Fremont Wrestling continues.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that contest was brought to us by our tag team partner, DL Vermont Legal Services, Samuel DeWorkin and Brittany LaBerge.